Guys, what up, what up, what up? I hope you guys had a great week. I think we definitely smashed it. Great plays, just being consistent, being, aware of what's going on, and trying to continue to drill the same things that we drill over and over and over again, right? Not stepping outside of our boundaries, not trying new things with size. So, got a couple of recordings that, people were asking, requesting to see how I trade. So I'm going to go over the FRZA 5-minute flag. And as you can see right here, once this popped up, we got a nice flagpole. I like this volume that came through right there. And we were looking for a 5-minute 8 tap on low volume right here in the corner. So as you can see right there, I'm just going to play this out and kind of go over like a little bit of how this was, going through my head. Again, 5-minute flag on this one. Nice 5-minute flagpole, low volume pullback, okay? And I'm still here, guys, right? I'm pretty much going to risk my entry. I didn't take the craziest size on this, so, I was willing to lose a little bit, 10 cents. That's like 2,100. 15 cents, we're going to like 3K. But, going to watch this how this pans out. If you guys see right here, I had my finger on the trigger to sell some because I know that this is a little bit of whippier stock. But I was really trying to get the move on this. Like, look for 450. Look for it to break out above 470s, okay? Now, when you guys are watching this, I wanted you guys to see how the tape was, right? The ask, the bids, guys. At any given time, remember, the ask is what people are willing to sell the stock at, okay? So it kind of acts as resistance in some cases. All right, now the bid is going to be where buyers are willing to buy and could act as support. Right, we look for bids. We want bidders to step up, so people are willing to stay in a stock and kind of have that kind of push up. Okay. Again, if you guys see, like I didn't take any profits yet on this. I want that big move. I want something to add to the wallet pad for the day on this one. Now, as you can see right here, I see this resistance. It's having a hard time to break out 440s. So watch what I do as we approach that 440 break, looking for that 450. Okay, so my mouse is moving around. Here goes 440s now. Okay, now we got that big push. As you can see, my finger wasn't on the trigger right here. So I didn't sell any profits yet. Still looking for that 450 break. Now when it comes down, I'm taking some profits because I don't want to lose on that great entry, right? I'm starting to just strip sell. Okay. Again, see the ask right there, 444s are starting to stack it. Okay. I'm being mindful that maybe I need to bail. But again, still looking for that big push. See how it just pops back up. That 440 was like barely no longer there. All right. Sometimes they will just try to walk it down. So you need to be quick on reading this. All right. That was a 446 wall, I think. Right there. On a micro time frame, kind of want to see this play out where it bounces off the 440s like it did just right there. Okay. Still looking for, now I'm looking for the breakout. I want that 450 breakout. Okay. I'm going to show you once this thing kind of, there we go. We're getting 450. We're not quite getting it, so I do scale some. Okay. Still here with 12K. Watching the tape. Starting to speed. We're starting to break now. I'm going to start scaling into the break. Alright. Got 9 left. Still looking for more. I was here trying to hold it for a bigger move, right? I didn't just dump the whole 9. Again, now I'm exiting this a little bit. Still looking for that break. We got 6K left. I'm like super focused even though this is a replay because I just like that's, I think you have to be super focused when you're trading these. Okay. And you're going to watch and see what I do right here because you're going to see there's going to be a 1-minute flag that sets up right here. And I go ahead and re-add some more size to go ahead and get that break. watching the tape. Look at the VPA right here on the 1 minute. All right, I'm kind of looking for this stair step down. Got my finger on the trigger just to even bail, like right now with the rest of the 3 and take the small win, right? My biggest thing on this one, guys, is here we go. Here goes a flag. Here goes the stair step down thing that I was telling you guys about. I can remember this as I played it for the day. Right, nice flag pull up here. Pulls back to about, I want to say about 60%. I'm even going over this right here. It's funny. I'm looking for something to go off this, right? And there's a pivot right here, okay? Time and sales, guys, too, is right here. So again, yeah, we're looking for this to either speed up. All right, looking for big orders to go through. Here goes that 1 minute flag. Perfect VPA right here. Pretty sure I slammed this again. Yeah, I was like, there's no way. This is a 1 minute flag. So here's the thing, right? As you saw that I actually increased my increments right there because I have 12,000, I have 4, 4, 8, 12. That's 3 scales. I added higher, I brought my average up, and now I'm looking for that, 460 break if we can get it. You guys see I'm still here with that same position. I'm looking for the break. Buyer step up right here. We're getting that push. Watch the tape kind of hold up in this area. Started scaling some to reduce my risk because we're not getting that immediate breakout. Alright, I'd rather take some profits up here from those 1 minute flag re-adds to kind of protect myself. Guys, I really do not like things going against me. Like, here we go. Starting to scale some right here into the break. Looking for a squeeze for the rest. If you guys kind of see, I had 8,000. I started doing 2,000 increments to kind of drip soul out of this. I was up, I think, almost 5K on this. I saw some big rejection right there, and I started to sell out, and then I took the rest off. Pretty much break even. All right. Now, at one point, you guys saw right there, I was almost up 5K. I was looking for that squeeze, but it started to get stuffed right here. If you see the volume overlay right here, a lot of people were selling, taking profits, which is fine. Really looking for that 470s, but it didn't happen, okay, which is fine. All right, AVYA, this is going to be the big one, or not the big one, the first trade of the day. All right, I forgot to hit record, so real quick, go back. I already took it off this 189 pivot, okay? I know this might be a little blurry because this is a recording, but that's 189 right there, right here. So I press play. My average is 188.65, 125, whatever. Guys, I market buy. I don't limit order. I want to get in. So when this came down right here, I hammered it. All right, I only took 20K. Looking for that 2 break. It was literally, I wanted pre-market new highs. All right. And I try to hold this pretty much for the whole big move. So we're watching this too, guys. I want you guys to see remember, the asks. All right. You see how that was kind of heavy right there? And it's not heavy, just there's like, I think it was like 13K seller right there, if buyers don't step up and the tape does not speed, what's going to happen is anybody who is down here might want to start taking profits, right? Because, I mean, I do the same thing, right? Things start to slow down, I'm up already. I might want to take my money and run. Okay, but I was really looking for this 2 break right here off that 189 pivot. All right, this was a pivot play. This wasn't a flag. This wasn't a, anything like that. Now we're starting to squeeze right here, as you guys can see. When you guys are watching this, just go back and I want you to like pay attention to this tape. All right, we're starting to get that squeeze. I still have full. I'm literally playing this for the 2 break. I'm not looking for the moons. I'm not looking for anything else. See that big wall right there? We're getting chipped. We're getting chipped. Okay, now I'm taking my profits. We're breaking into 2, and I'm pretty much all out. And actually hit it too hard. Almost shorted it. But if this thing would have kept opening up, that's great. But remember on this one, we entered and filled the gap fill on the daily. So real quick, I'll pull that out. Press pause. AVYA, right? If you're looking right here, let's pull this chart up right here. We've entered into, I don't know why it's, oh, I got my 4-hour on. Thank you. Okay. We entered into this gap fill. All right, now the top of this, that was the body. Bear with me. That was the body right there. So if you look right here, 202 is gap fill. All right, that's what is a gap fill? A window gap, right? Anything that kind of drops down and leaves this gap right here. All right, top of this right here, when this thing was starting to move and set up, was 136. Once we break that, we're entering into the gap fill. All right, when we enter into the gap fill, we have this huge range right here, this potential range that we might be able to see this thing fill up. And on stronger names, on stronger days, on a market that has more volume, what we're going to see is that these things could actually bust through and then potentially look for 268. I did mention that we might be able to hit this, but once I saw that this was like 202, that was the wall of that gap fill. We actually filled the whole thing. Okay, let me remove this. Window gaps are a little bit different, right? Different type of play, but it's still there, and as a trader, you want to take it. It tapped it right here. Okay. All right, now it's coming back down. I don't know what it's going to do for the rest of the day. I really don't care. I was just playing the momentum on it to see if we can actually do the complete fill. Okay. I'm going through, let me see, drug. I actually did catch, I have some of this drug. I'll be honest with you guys, it was kind of hard for me to play. And I want to see, I'm going to show you guys what I did on this, okay? Let me see, I actually did, okay, I was doing this off the 215 pivot. Where are we at? Where are we at? Right there, okay. Took some pretty good size on this, right? 32,000 shares. The tape on this is just, it was insane. I mean, I don't even think this thing actually worked out at all today. No. Oh, wow, I just got stuffed at VWAP. But real quick, watch the ask on this, right? Big wall, 219, starts to get chipped. I already reduced my risk. I took 10K off just because, I want to be there, but I don't want to, hurt myself if it's not actually going to go. All right, now I'm here, still off that pivot off 215. Right, I'm seeing these walls and I'm reducing my risk all the way. It's like buyers are not stepping up. This tape is not speeding up. We have a 1-minute bear flag now. All right, and you're going to see what I did on this is I repositioned off the 5-minute 8 once we got to like right about here. Okay. So the biggest thing that, that I want to get across too, once you start taking size, guys, you got to protect yourself. All right. It's not, oh, I hit this, let me see if it works out. There's nothing wrong with reducing your risk. All right. I want you to see, this is great time, level 2 in time and sales right here. Okay. See these walls right here? They're just getting stacked. As soon as it dropped, there was a wall right there. I exit out completely for a break-even trade on this. Okay. And once I saw this right here off the 8, I was looking for a level. You see what I'm doing right there, guys? As soon as I'm doing it, I'm looking for a level. I re-slammed it off the 8. I didn't get the exact tap because I wanted to look for something that I can base this off of. All right. Again, as you guys can see me, I took it off the 8. Now I'm reducing my risk. All right. I'm not going to be one of those guys who takes huge size and it's like, all right, let's start to hope for this to bounce. All right. So I'm sitting here, you know, a little less stressed, or I don't really want to say I'm stressed, but I got, you know, less risk on the table now, so I'm kind of letting this breathe a little bit, right? If it fails the 8, then I'm totally out. All right. Look at that level 2. They're just like stacking it, stacking it. They're stacking the ask. Okay. I use active trader ladder as my level 2. There's a level 2 right here, just in case these things hide. I always look left. I want to see how, you know, how many routes are here on there, just in case. Let's see if there's more than one bid supporter, right? Let's try to keep the stock up. Finger on the trigger still. You know, I mean, this thing was heavy. All right, and if right here, right, maybe somebody can drop a comment down and say, "Hey, Mikey, what were you thinking? What kind of play is this overall?" Right? Yeah, great. It's a pivot. We're looking for that bounce. Look left, right? That's another video that I talk about. When you're a momentum trader, when you're a day trader, you gotta look left. So if you look left, what are we doing? We're playing this backside play. We're looking for this, you know, insane momentum to come with it. I think this thing had news. Whatever. Really don't remember right now. But yeah, super backside. Like, yeah, we might have some volume out of the gates. You know, we might have great momentum right there. Obviously, I'm gonna try it because this thing showed us that it had a great leg up. You know, the VPA on here is kind of starting to set up where you got that stair step down. But let me see if this kind of speeds up a little bit. All right, so the tape starts to speed up right there. Kind of see this pop up. Didn't take any profits yet on that pop up. It pops up again, but if you just sit there and keep seeing the walls that are presenting themselves over and over and over again, we might get push up. But as soon as it pulls back down, we got a wall. Right? When we get consistent walls over and over and over again, you know, now we need new buyers to step up, step in, right? Because as you see, like, I'm not hitting this any harder. I don't want to add more risk because I already know the tape's heavy. We need new buyers to step up. Pops up, pulls back. We need new buyers. We need new buyers to slap the ask to take out that wall. All right. This stock's only going to go higher if people are knocking out the ask. Okay. All right. Right. Am I crazy? I still didn't take any profits yet. I'll be honest with you guys. I was looking for that move on this one. Could have walked away with a, I don't know, I was up like 1600 bucks. I think this, I'm looking left real quick or right on my screen. The stock went up to 228. This was tough, right? I mean, look at that wall, 220. Starts to get chipped, right? Watch how it gets chipped. Pops up. We're going, we're moving. Still didn't take any. Wanted to move right there. This is when I should have took my profit. Watch this, 228 wall. See that big wall right there? I should have just took the money and ran. Okay. But I didn't. That big wall right there was another big wall that we needed people to step in on, alright? Let me see. Drug. Yeah, I made 950 bucks on that. And if you see right there, guys, this is an example of me wanting the move. Alright. I should have scaled some when we saw that big wall just to maybe take 10K off, right? Ride 10. Another wall right here, 223. They just stacked it again. Let's see what it does. Starts to chip. This is what's going through my mind, like very quietly, right? Um, while I'm in this trade, and there we go. It chips, it breaks, then they had stacked on another wall, and now I think they're putting more 225 on over here. I'm thinking like, hey, if I get the 250 break, I'm gonna make 7 grand. Doesn't come though. We got a 1 minute flag right here, and this thing just starts to dump. Let's see, we're in one. I got this chart right here, and then you can see like this thing, it failed right there, right? Right here. All right, tried to make new highs off 228, and then it ended up dumping. Um, I'm just chilling, I'm sitting here for this 1 minute flag. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit though, guys. There's that big wall 217, if you see right there, or 221 again. All right, price comes down. All right, I already reduced my risk. If you actually, hold on, let me go back to that big wall 221. I start to reduce my risk again. I was like, this thing's not gonna break out. So I got 10K. I don't want to make this like too dry, but I know some people wanted it. I ended up taking it all off right there, off this stuff right here. And the crazy part is, oh yeah, I think that's about it. Okay, so I'm gonna pause that. That was my thought process on that. I wanted the bigger move. It didn't happen. I think, let's pull this right here. Pull this up, and then go to drug. Guys, I think that one of the biggest things, right, as you start to evolve, and sometimes you want this big move to happen, right here, and your P&L is like, you're up 2, 3, 4K, whatever it is, and it's like, I should have took it. That's why it's important to just drip sell a little bit, right? That way, if it does come back to your average, you have something to take off the table, right? I tried this twice. I was red first. I got green on it. I was up almost 3 grand on this play, and it just didn't work out. I ended up getting faked out right here on this. Where was it? It was this 1 minute stuff candle right here, and then I was out, and it did go back up. But I mean, at that point, guys, like we're coming back to, my average, and I was just like, let me just take this off. The name is heavy, right? Let me look at this name now. It just popped up, baited in some bulls real quick, and then rejected hard off VWAP, right? That would have been a great short. Okay, but yeah, guys, I hope you guys have a great weekend. All right, go through the content, hit the like button, hit the sub button, guys. I appreciate you guys, all your support, and I will see you guys Monday on the Goblin Gang Discord floor. Peace out, everyone. Have a great weekend.